John Dillon, you must be really satisfied with 3 home points and a clean sheet.
Perfect night, if you like, you know what I mean, exactly what you've just said. A win and a clean sheet for everyone, for the club, brilliant.
Let's talk about the goals you scored, because it struck me there were a couple of moments of quality in the game, and they were both yours, and they brought 2 excellent goals.
They were. I thought first half we played some really good football, to be honest. We matched them in terms of what they do, because you're never going to come away from what they do in terms of how they play and how they go about it. So we won the ball back, we pressed them high up the pitch, we won the ball back off them, we asked a couple of questions, and in terms of when we did, we got the ball in the areas, and then in recent games we've lacked that quality, putting the ball in the box, or we have put it in the box, and then we've got no end product. But today there, as you've seen, it was tonight, as you've seen, is a great ball from Seb, and then what a great header from Tyler. Fantastic first goal.
Tyler Walton has been sort of converted from a wide player to play centre forward. Did that goal sum up a player who has transitioned into a proper number 9?
Oh, definitely. He had to be a big number 9 for us tonight, and he's done that. He's done that in recent games. And then when we looked at his clips when we were after him in the summer, we went after him to sign him. He's played that role for Southport a few times and scored great headers like that. So we knew he's got that in his locker. We put him out wide early on the season, wide left, because he is a winger. He's got that power, pace, and that being aggressive with the ball and driving at people. And put him down the middle. It's a little different when he runs in behind, when he's got centre half to deal with, and he's got that physical presence to do that. And as you said, he just summed it up. He was a proper number 9 performance. I
guess you never forget your first goal, so that'll be a magic moment for Joe O'Brien Whitmarsh from the start tonight. Yeah. And how much did you see what he's all about tonight?
Oh, it was brilliant. I mean, to be honest, what people probably don't know is obviously Ben Woods has gone down with tonsillitis. Seamus was feeling his little groin. Then we had Sean Wall. He's got a little bit of an issue with his ankle, but we're monitoring that. Then we had Ben Ward was playing through the pain barrier for us tonight. So there was a couple of things. Conor Grant, a little niggle on his ankle. So we did Josh Woods as well from Saturday. He scored a goal Saturday, Josh Woods, but he's had a little bit of a strain. So anyone who's feeling anything, we've got to rotate. The squad is there for that. And as you just said there, Joe, coming on, Joe O'Brien with Marshes. And you know what? The way I think and the way I see the game is he's in the middle. He's playing the ball forwards, and I'm screaming to pass it to Seb. And obviously he does his own thing, plays in, gets a set, and what a cool finish. But he's got that in his locker. We've seen it in his clips, from Southampton.
Having had a 1-goal cushion, does that give him the confidence to do that, do you think? At 0-0, perhaps, does he pass it out to the left-hand side, but just have that little bit of emboldened by being 1-0 up?
Possibly, yeah, you could say that, but he has that freedom where he just plays, Joe. He's elegant on the ball, he moves, he glides, he can see the game, and it's a big ask for him now. He's stepping up from 21's football, but what we actually seen what he was doing in the 21's football, and he's played a little bit of, in the Irish League as well for men's football, is that what he has possessed and what we've seen is we brought, and now he's shown that here.
How satisfying is that clean sheet? I don't think you faced a shot on target tonight.
We didn't, which I'm saying you have to be disciplined, you have to be focused. That's everyone. So it's a different second half for us. It was a little bit more we were sitting in. We were more disciplined. We kept our shape. Our distances were right. We weren't getting played through. And they just probe and keep moving the ball. I don't know how many passes went backwards and sideways, but you have to be disciplined. So if it goes across, you have to move and keep your shape. And that's clear communication from Billy, from the back 4, back 5. And the lads in front. And everyone put a shift in tonight. It was fantastic.
You mentioned the injuries and those that you were without tonight. You also made that change of the system again. How important is it to be able to be flexible and go between a couple of different options?
We have to, Dan, and it suits certain players to do that as well. Do you know what I mean? We had no problem in going to a back 4, or staying with a back 4, I should say. But we got Faz back, and we just think, they had a protection. We knew that the way MK Dons they try and play through you and stuff, and it wouldn't have been a physical presence in terms of putting the ball in the air, but we just felt if we got set pieces ourselves, Faz would be in there, he'd be aggressive and he could win some headers with us. But he was immense at the back. He's come back after his concussion protocol that you'd have to go through, and he's put a shift in tonight as well. And Devon Matthews just gets better and better, doesn't he? Ben Ward was excellent, the balance. Seb, you wouldn't think he'd been out for a while. And then you've got Donald Love, he can just play anywhere, can't he? Donald, he played at right back, centre, he plays everywhere, Donald, and he has that quality, doesn't he? So, really pleased with, I could go on, really pleased with everyone's performance.
And I guess, some eye-catching results down there at the bottom. 3 points was needed tonight, wasn't it, to keep yourself that distance away from the pack at the bottom?
Yeah, well, I didn't know the results. I don't know the results, Dan. I've just come in then and just found out, obviously, that certain teams won. So, but we can only do what we can do. So we can just take care of our own business, take care of the games that's in front of us, do the work on them, prepare for them right, and attack them the way we have. And you know, MK have got some really good footballers, so have we. But at the end of the day, is, you know, we've got that little bit of quality what you spoke about in the first half to find a win.